The Red Sox took on the Kansas City Royals in a 4-game series at Fenway Park this week. The Red Sox ended up winning the series 3-1. Should have been a sweep. Not quite sure why we're losing to teams that only have 35 wins all season long. But here we are. Sox are gonna Sox. Before this game, the Royals actually were the hottest team in baseball. Despite being on a 2-game losing streak, they had won 8 out of their last 12, which was the best in MLB, despite having a record of 36-77 on the season. This was a City Connect series for the Red Sox. They played all 4 games wearing the yellow jerseys. It was also a Bayo day. They got the win for the first game, 6-2, but don't let that number fool you. It was a very close game and for no reason at all. The only way they won this game was thanks to Pablo Reyes' effort in the bottom of the 9th with a walk-off grand slam. He basically saved his job with one swing of the bat because he actually was going to most likely be DFA'd for the return of Trevor Story. But thanks to that walk-off grand slam, he saved his job, snapped the 4-game losing streak, kept the win streak alive in the yellow jerseys, because after that game, the Red Sox were 7-0 this season wearing the yellow jerseys. Red Sox unfortunately lost the second game in an embarrassing fashion, 9-3. Not a great return for Trevor Story. He clearly was rusty after 112 games that he has missed. He did not play at all this season. And Yu Chang got DFA'd for Pablo Reyes to keep his spot. Cutter Crawford got the start and it just wasn't his day. The Red Sox went through 3 pitchers in 5 innings. It quickly became a bullpen game, and for some reason, it made the Kansas City Royals look like a team that didn't have 36 wins all season long. The top of the 6th was really where the wheels just fell off for the Red Sox. The Royals had 15 hits in this game to the Red Sox 6. Just isn't a good look. You can't win games if you can't produce hits and score runs. You also can't have your 1 through 4 batters for your Red Sox go 0 for 4 for the entire game. Bats were extremely cold. They were just in a serious hitting slump this entire series, if I'm being honest with you. They're very lucky that they won 3 out of the 4 games against the Royals. Due to this loss, they ended their undefeated streak in the yellows for this season, and they are now 7-1 wearing yellow jerseys, 22-5 all time wearing yellow. Game 3, they won 4-3, barely winning this game again. Just not looking great right now. Spirits are kind of low. They're really trying to stay in this wild card race, but they are not giving the fans much hope. Going into the 9th inning, they had a 4-2 lead, but a solo home run off Jansen was threatening the Red Sox win. However, Jansen was able to shut it down, and the Red Sox won this game 4-3. Today was the final game of a 4-game series. They won this game 3-0. Again, a very low-scoring game. I did want to highlight the fact that Alex Cora is not shy about changing anything when it comes to where his players play to where his players hit. Pablo Reyes was very hot this series, so he got the start as the leadoff batter and at shortstop this game. He's actually hitting .429 since the All-Star break. So again, making his case as to why he should have stayed and why Yu Chang should have gone when Trevor Story returned to the starting lineup. Trevor Story did play today, but he did DH. They're trying to ease his way back into this game. Not looking great. He has struck out over 5 times in 3 games. Just isn't seeing the ball well. He's just too anxious. He'll get his timing. He'll get the momentum, but right now just not looking great so far. But it's to be expected. They moved Duran all the way to the 7th spot in the order. So Cora's not messing around. If he wants to move something, if he wants to send you a message, he is now benched Verdugo twice this season. He's not holding back when it comes to managerial decisions, making his feelings be known when he has an issue with something. It was a low-scoring game. It was a shutout, and the Red Sox won 3-0. And I did also want to give a shout-out and a highlight to Chris Martin. In 23 outings, he's allowed 1 run. I really like Chris Martin. He's been super reliable. It seems like he has secured that 8th inning spot for him. I wish he would pitch more. I wish he would pitch more than just 1 inning, because it seems like he really gets the job done when he goes into a game. But it seems as though he's just going to really be that 8th man, 1 inning, sit him down, shut him up type pitcher, and I'm here for it. The Red Sox are now 60-55 on the season. They are now 4 games back in the wild card race. They are now on a 2-game win streak. They will stay at home to face the Detroit Tigers in a 3-game series this weekend. The Red Sox are leading the Detroit Tigers in the regular season series 3-0. So let's hope they get 3 more. It's 6-0 by the end of this weekend, and they get the job done and they move that much closer in the wild card race before hitting the road again to take on the Washington Nationals, which again is a sub-500 team. So these games should be winnable. I should have been able to bring out my broom and done a sweep, but they let the Royals get the best of them one of those games, and they did not sweep. So they are still making this a struggle when it comes to this wild card race. Let's see if they can get it done against Detroit in these next 3 games. Until next series, this has been Brie Marie D, Boston Banner Bound, Sox Talk Edition.